Hi everybody, behind the trade here, welcome back and get ready to enjoy this new technical analysis video. Today I'm going to share my thoughts on Tesla stock, ticker symbol TSLA. As always, this analysis is based on price action and it wants to be as much objective as possible. I'm using candlesticks, volumes, level of support, resistance, technical patterns, as also I'm trying to understand the market psychology and this is what I'm analyzing to understand where the stock is headed to in short, medium and even long term. Before we get started, just a quick disclaimer: I'm not a financial advisor and these insights are not financial advices. They just represent my personal vision and opinion about the asset. So, time to start now. So, let's start from the weekly chart. So, in the weekly chart, we have an evidence. Apparently it looks like being an evidence. This candle that it's been formed in this week, it's an engulfing candle. So basically it's eating the previous red weekly candle. Apparently this might seems like a bullish signal, which actually is, but in the medium term, let's say in the next weeks, I do not expect Tesla to continue its run up without any stop. And let's go to the daily chart to see what I mean by that. So if we go to the daily chart, we see that the price action is moving inside this channel, which started from the all-time highs in November 4th, 2021, and it's moving here inside with these touches. And it's now going to retest probably the upper part of this channel. So I expect, again, my personal opinion, that the price might encounter resistance approximately at this level here, which is between the 1070 to the $1,100 approximately. So I'm not really interested in knowing exactly which resistance level, which price point exactly the price will be finding this resistance. What it's important for me, as in this case, let's say a long-term investor on the stock, would be to understand that there are possibilities that Tesla might continue its leg down still. So what I would expect is the price actually to go ahead, still find resistance here and continue this upward movement inside the channel. Then we also see in the daily chart that we have two elements that are telling us that this might realistically happen. The first one is that we have a 200 moving average here in blue, which stands at around $700. I'm not saying that we're going to $700, but it's possible that this moving average will, let's say, go a little bit higher and the price might try to test this moving average around these levels here, let's say somewhere around January, February, or even a bit later. Yes, I expect the price to continue this movement inside the channel. There is also a second element, which is this upward trend line in black that we see here. That will probably, realistically, we can think that it might act as a support, as a static support, in addition to the 200 moving average. So it's not impossible that the price would like to go there again, because it did it in the past. It did it here several times. It did it also here other 2 times. So, and here again. So that's why I strongly believe that Tesla might be purchased still at a lower level than where it is here. And in addition to this, in the daily chart, we see that we have this gap here between 957 to 940 approximately. Not all the gaps are covered, are closed, but this one, there are probabilities that this might happen. In addition to this, as last thing, I would like just to show you one thing in the monthly chart. So the monthly chart is not a chart that I'm using so much, but sometimes, like in this case, it might be extremely relevant. So what we see in this monthly chart, we have three informations that are very relevant to us. First information, look at the decline in volume. So the prices are making in the months higher highs, but the volumes are declining, meaning that the price action, which is directioned upward, is not sustained by an increase of volume. On the contrary, we have lower volume. This is the first consideration. The second consideration is given by this candlestick here. This doji here that we see of the month of November, it's very important because this is telling us that the market took a pause and the marketing is now redirecting lower. As soon as the price in a monthly candle will close below $965, this might be the trigger for the bears or for the bulls to close their position or to just not continue buying. So this candlestick here plus the volume plus there is another aspect which is very important and very visible to me here. Look at the relative strength index. So the relative strength index is measuring the strength of the sellers and of the buyers in a certain period of time. And in this case, we see that, as also we saw with the volumes, the prices are making higher highs, but the RSI is making lower highs. This is a clear bearish divergence to me. So again, my consideration based on the studies I did, based on statistical analysis, this stock is, in my opinion, heading to lower levels. We will see until where the price will continue dropping. But let's remember that we have this channel, parallel channel here, which is basically a flag. So I'm not going too much ahead. I'm just saying that once this pattern will be completed, we might be seeing a breakout of this channel one day next year in 2022. And then at that point there will be an explosive movement again. But for the moment, this stock for me is in a pause mode. So wish you all a Merry Christmas holidays, and a great and successful 2022. I wish it would be better than the recent last 2 years, which were a little bit problematic. All the best to all of you, and thanks a lot for watching. And before I'm forgetting, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel. This is helping the channel to grow, and click on the button at the bottom right of this screen. Thank you very much and have a great day.